I had a wonderful Hollywood moment, which was, and it's not the Hollywood kind of one you'd expect, but it was this. I just thought it was very sweet, this one. There are certain hotels in Hollywood, you may know, in Los Angeles, which are quite Hollywood-y. Chateau Marmont and other ones like that down the strip.
The Sunset Marquee.
Yeah, Sunset Marquee, yeah, absolutely. The Riot House, the Hyatt House, anyway. But I like staying at Lowe's Hollywood.
20 minutes to run.
20 minutes to go, just 20 minutes to go. Thank you, Dave. We're doing the countdown here. And Lowe's Hollywood is on Highland. And even though it's got Hollywood on the end, it's not really the sort of really big stars will probably stay further down. It's up on Hollywood Boulevard, so it's kind of touristy there. And I like to stay there because you don't really get bothered. And I like to go for a run. And I'm a trans woman, and I'm running, and with some lipstick on or whatever. And if you go down the roads, I don't know if you know the roads around there in LA, but you've hung around there, they're kind of scuzzy. Some of them are kind of scuzzy. You can run down and people almost look dead lying in the road. Are you okay? What is going on? But I run down them and I do sprints and recover, sprint and recover. And there's a nice little eatery on Highland. It's just, it's one of those diners. And I like to go there and have some eggs and bacon or whatever. So I was doing my thing, and one of those star vehicles went by, where you have tourists come on and they say, and here we have, and George Clooney lives here, and someone else lives here, and the very famous person. So they're doing that. So the guy was driving. We had a whole lot of tourists from wherever, and they pulled up. Because I sprint and then recover, sprint, recover, I have a sort of 10 or 20 second recovery period where I'm just standing there on the street. And no one's paying a blind bit of attention because most people don't walk on the streets in Los Angeles. So I'm just getting my breath back, standing there. I'm right next to the diner on Highland. One of those star vehicles comes up, open top. You have about 20 people in the van who have maps and they're looking around. The guy up front, he's got a headphone on. He turns and looks at me and thank you. Sorry, these are people that come every day to support me.
Oh.
So, it's very nice.
Where are you? Oh, I don't want to interrupt the story, but where are you?
We're in Riverside Studios in Hammersmith, right by the river. And so people can do a healthy walk up and down. They just sort of wave through the windows. But anyway, so I'm standing there, Highland and something, Highland and not terribly nice street. And the star vehicle, it's white. It's just like a minibus with the top ripped off, and everyone's sitting there. The guy at the front recognizes me, and I can't hear what he's saying, but he points at me and says, and over here we always have a transgender comedian and actor whose name is Izzard. And the whole bus looked at me with the deadest eyes of, what? What have you just said? Except for one woman right at the back of the bus who knew me, obviously, and she just went, hi. And she just waved her hand. And I waved my hand, because I felt fine, I know what I'm doing. I'm very happy with what I'm doing. And then they drove off, and I thought, that's my Hollywood moment. That is it. To be recognized by the driver and one woman at the back, and everyone else think, what? He's a toilet cleaner, she's a toilet, what did you say? They do what?